Hundreds of supporters greeted former President Jair Bolsonaro in the southern state of Rio Grande do Sul, just as the trial to determine his political future kicked off. Bolsonaro says he's a victim and denies any wrongdoing.
Actually, it's a political trial with the lowest of intentions on the part of some. I'm not attacking the superior electoral court, but some of the arguments being made are unbelievable.
In Brasilia, a panel of 7 judges heard from the prosecution and the defense before beginning to rule on the case, which will be decided by a majority. Bolsonaro is being charged with abusing his power as president to undermine the credibility of Brazil's October election, 3 months before he lost his bid for a second term. At the center of the case is a meeting he held with foreign ambassadors, making unfounded claims that Brazil's voting system could be easily rigged and casting doubts on its results.
Bolsonaro's remarks to ambassadors from other countries were broadcasted on public television and social media, allegedly with the intent of attacking the electoral process by spreading, and I quote, disinformation about Brazil's electronic voting system.
At the time of the meeting in July of last year, Brazil was facing a polarized electoral campaign, and polls were showing Bolsonaro trailing behind his arch-rival, current President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Bolsonaro's lawyer says he's being punished simply for expressing his doubts about the electoral system, and that the punishment prosecutors are asking for is unwarranted. If convicted, Bolsonaro would be banned from running for public office until 2030.
We are discussing the succession on the presidential race. We will decide the next president on 2026, and so far Bolsonaro was one of the main pre-candidates and more likely one of the only ones that could defeat President Lula if he decided to run for re-election. So the implications of this trial is enormous on Brazilian politics.
The trial will resume next week on June 27th, and a decision by the judges could come soon afterwards, before the 1-month July recess. Monica Yanakiew, Al Jazeera, Brasilia.